Now that's dedication. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kevin Zwicker from Fast Count coming at you. And before I get into this video, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe. Over the last couple of days, ever since we got the title change on Friday Night SmackDown between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, and we got the clear picture that heading into the Showcase of the Immortals, we are now finally getting Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Now, of course, when it comes to title changes and things getting planned for WrestleMania, you're always going to have heated discussions on one side or the other. And when it involves Cody Rhodes, you know that you are going to get a plethora of different emotions. And that is exactly what we have gotten. Ever since we saw the title change, you have seen many different opinions talking about this. And for me, it's interesting when you think about it, because I think that at least in my mind, it was pretty apparent that when Drew won the title, that it was going to be something that was going to be a temporary thing. Whether he was heading into WrestleMania as the champion or not, I don't think it was really relevant, because if you guys don't know, after WrestleMania hits, he is going to be off to film the new Highlander movie. So whether he was going into WrestleMania the champion or not, he wasn't leaving WrestleMania the champion. But I think that the reason why this is so, divisive amongst the fans is the fact that Cody Rhodes is the guy winning the title. And Cody Rhodes is somebody that, if you just look at his history over the last, let's just go 6 to 7 years. He is somebody who was one of the main figures in AEW. And by the time his run was over, he was getting booed out the building. Cody Rhodes, ever since he's made the transition back from AEW to WWE, he is somebody who, for the most part, has got a pretty positive reaction outside of his match against John Cena at WrestleMania last year. And now we're getting to the point where I feel like there's a decent chunk of the audience, mainly on the internet, that has kind of settled into Cody Rhodes fatigue. And if you look at Cage Match, and it is Cage Match, so it's not the most reliable source there is. This is ranked amongst the lowest episodes of WWE television in history. I think that that is kind of overblown, because I think that episode of Monday Night Raw a couple of weeks ago was probably the worst episode of Monday Night Raw I've seen in a while. So this isn't even the worst episode of WWE television we have seen over the last couple of weeks, in my opinion. And people have gotten to the point to where they have been so what would be the proper word? They have been so fired up about this that they were willing to pay bots to bot the WWE YouTube video of Cody Rhodes winning the title. If you haven't been following the story, there was a guy, I think his account on Twitter has been deleted at this point, but he showed a receipt of him spending $250 and gaining the ability to dislike that video 65,000 times. And that's dedication. And it's also kind of scary that people would sit there and use their free time and their hard-earned money to do something as stupid as that. But hey, it's your money. You do with it as you please. But I think that this was something that we all kind of saw coming. I don't think necessarily Cody Rhodes being the guy was what people saw coming, but Drew losing the title was something that people, I think, saw coming, or at least should have. And think about this as well. If Cody Rhodes wasn't heading into WrestleMania as the champion, what else would he have been able to do? You see Roman Reigns is already tied up with CM Punk. Brock Lesnar looks to be having his open challenge, and it looks as if we're probably leaning towards Seth Rollins possibly being the guy, if not Obafemi. So there was no obvious role for him outside of if you were somebody who was hoping that he would just be there to announce the attendance. So I think that all kind of signs pointed to this direction. Whether it's something you liked or not is a different discussion. But I think that's something that needs to happen heading into WrestleMania to make this thing kind of interesting. Because if we're going to keep the current dynamics that we have right now, with Cody Rhodes being a babyface and and Randy Orton being a babyface, I think that there's a chance that we're going to see Cody Rhodes being booed. I think that it's probably a better chance than not that either heading into WrestleMania or immediately following WrestleMania, we're going to get a Randy Orton heel turn. But as things currently stand, I think that there's going to be a decent percentage of people who are going to want to be on Randy's side and not Cody Rhodes' side. And I don't think that you want to get into the territory where you had, the mixed crowd reviews, chants, with this "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks," or the Roman Reigns babyface era where he was getting mixed crowds. But the people in the building that night, they were pretty happy with Cody Rhodes winning. And I know that when it comes to these live shows, that people are just kind of excited to see a title change. But I think that, at least for my view of the situation, Cody Rhodes is still very much over, at least with the people that are buying tickets to go see the show. But there is a decent percentage of fans who are, setting into this Cody fatigue. And I think sooner rather than later, the wider audience is probably going to experience that as well. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think that botting a video, spending your hard-earned money, is a bit much? Is that something that you think is a bit loserish? Let me know in the comment section. And what is your thoughts of Cody Rhodes heading into WrestleMania as the champion? Sound off in the comment section, guys. Please remember to like the video and subscribe. I am Kevin Zwicker. I'm out.